Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Honkai Star Rail today. Today is going to most likely be more of a random, miscellaneous kind of stream. We are primarily going to be doing like side questy kind of stuff, like nothing super serious. Let's see here. I like a bunch of just side shit that does not matter. Okay, as you can see, we got like all of these, so I'm thinking maybe we try to finish some of these up at... What's this one? I don't know what this one is. This one might be... I have no idea what most of these are. And we're also going to be doing one of the events today. I mentioned it yesterday. It seems to pay out like a lot of like Primo Gem stuff. Or actually, that's Primo Gem is Genshin. I can't remember the gems anymore. I always like mix and match the different correlated things back to Genshin and all the Hoyoverse games. Warp's not the thing. It's this travel log. The thing you think it won't be. Okay, this is what we're going to be doing today because it seems to have like a buttload. Okay, so it was that one. Away. Let's go. Oh, okay. We came here before for another one, and it seemed like it triggered some sort of story beat, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Well, it was for this event. So there's two different events going on the ship.
Why did you want to participate in the war dance?
Oh shit, that's what's his face.
Luca! Didn't expect to see you here.
I do not remember meeting Luca, ever. Like, when did we meet him? Again, it's one of those things where it's like, when? Where? We just walk up to him as if we know him, but like, we didn't really do the quest to meet him. I don't think. I honestly don't remember if we've ever met this dude. Like, we pulled his character, but that's it.
Trailblazer? Why are you here?
I feel like this is a game that would do very well as, like, chronological, like, story order videos on YouTube, where they just do all the cutscenes in order. Because, like, a lot of the times it's, like, obviously, it's like, yeah, it's the game, it runs in linear fashion, but here there's, like, some side quests and stuff that take place before other parts, so you meet characters in those, which I kind of really hate.
I see. This is my first time leaving Belobog to compete in outer space.
Are you a friend of Mr. Lucas? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interastral peace entertainment journalist in training, Carmela. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the war dance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the popular contenders and producing the special program fell on my shoulders. Oh, these are huge responsibilities. I've been interning for so many years. If I screw this up, I doubt I'll ever get the chance at a full-time role.
Ooh, the IPC sure is harsh.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As long as I get some shots that'll shock and awe, I'm sure I'll be able to clinch a full-time job this year.
Man. I had something to say and then I immediately forgot. Oh my god, I'm old. Alright, Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention what this month's free games are on PlayStation. God damn it. It's, the newest WWE game, which I'm not really into. But then it's, Doki Doki Literature Club. I think it's, like, the Plus version for consoles. As well as Dead Space, which I do... It's the new Dead Space. I played the original on PS3, and I fucking loved it. I think that was one of the first games I played on PS3, right next to Final Fantasy. It was really, really good, and I loved it, and I cannot wait. I've been meaning to play the new one, but I never got around to buying it. So now, hopefully, sometime this month, we will start and get through Dead Space, the remake, which looks so fucking good, and I've only heard good things about it. I've heard, like, obviously graphics are updated, but also some of the controls have been fixed, because there was some stuff, I think, specifically with the zero gravity sections, which were kind of awkward to control as. I think they tightened those up and fixed those. So I really can't wait to hop back in that.
I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luca alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that. Why did I choose to participate in the war dance? It's a long story. You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you all about why I'm here on the way. Nat, how long do I have left?
Not long, Luca. Best brace yourself.
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at this stage. Just eat whatever you like.
Well, that won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment. It'll ruin my energy levels.
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Belobog representative qualifiers.
That's what it was.
But
I think
Japard
we
isn't a
met him in the
pushover
fighting
either.
arena in Belobog.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Belobog fighter in 700 years to qualify for a competition in space.
2 weeks later.
Next up, with the Supreme Guardian and Belobog's people as witnesses, let us now unveil the curtain to a historical final. Silvermane Captain Japard Landau will face off against the Volterreville warrior, Luca Strongarm! Both contenders, step onto the stage, please.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you. So remember, stay away from his punches.
Man, I'm so excited for tonight. I'm having my once-a-month Korean fried chicken night. Me likey the banchan. I don't know if it's a sad thing or a good thing, where it's just like you're just so excited for a specific meal. That's my highlight of the week. But hey, who can argue with, like, you know, fucking Korean fried chicken? That shit good.
Master, you've been telling me that the entire trip. My ears are about to fall off.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either. Even if you don't make it to that Sianjo Lofu, you've made it to the final
Wow.
to fight against Japard. That's enough to make anyone proud.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final and take Hook up there to see the stars beyond.
You sure got some daydreams on you, little one.
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark Hook the Great. I'll win this for sure. Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
I just forgot his name.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
It is interesting. They both have, like, very, like, if you look at their designs, very obviously one of their arms is very, like, heavily more armored. Luca with his... I'm assuming that's a robot arm. I'm pretty sure it's a robot arm, right? It's not just armor. And then Japard with his... Once again, I think that's just armor. Luca, that might be a robot arm, but with Japard, yeah, Luca robot arm, but Japard, I think that's just armor. I don't know if that is a robotic arm.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't have to use words to understand each other.
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
Just getting started.
Oh, whoa, wait. Dumb? I don't remember him having that. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. Side tangent. I'm gonna look this up. I could have sworn his arm was
Better throw a punch,
normal
or It'll
looking.
be curtains, friend.
Alright, hold on. Luca, Star Rail. Did he always have a big battle arm? Because, yeah, in all the other photos, he's just got a normal-sized arm. But we haven't really used him much in battle.
Step out of it. Resistance is futile.
Unless something happened and he got the big arm.
Better throw a punch, or it'll be curtains, friend.
Huh. You see, that's the kind of shit that I love, where it's like, it would have been cool if he started with the regular arm, and due to, like, story reasons, he, like, broke it, and then got the bigger arm. But... yeah, him just walking around, he's got a normal arm. So I think it's only in combat he's got the big gauntlet.
This ends here.
Huh.
Small fry.
Interesting.
Get cocky.
Weird, I don't remember that. Although we don't really use him, so...
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly! Our position is solid. The punch is decided. In the name of preservation! I've lost. Mr. Japard, you were better than me.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your utmost.
Then what am I doing here, if not to attain victory?
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Law Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reached the Law Fu? But you won.
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the war dance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luca, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the war dance on the Xianzhou Law Fu to you.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the war dance.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the war dance is Luca!
Understood, Mr. Japard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klipov Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Okay, so this ties into what the big competition was at the Lao Fu. Which, like... okay. What happened at the Lao Fu recently, I thought was a really interesting and cool thing, but it had the backdrop of this fighting competition, where it's like, I wanted more of the fighting competition to be more of a thing, but it just was more of a backdrop. But this feels like they're trying to focus on it now. It's like, yes! Thank you. Nothing drives me more crazy than when they introduce a cool concept, And then it's like, now we're going to take a huge right turn and almost basically entirely ignore it, and that's just going to be the backdrop. I hate when they do that. It's like, no, this is really good. Okay, hopefully this pushes forward and we get to see the whole competition. That'd be super
Hello,
sweet.
Luca.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Lafu. The place you're heading to, correct? Let us take this opportunity to discuss it.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Luofu place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Lafu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the war dance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, I've heard about that! Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave.
That's right! The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Eurilo 6 before the invasion, and then he returned home to join the resistance against the aggressors. No one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Xianzhou? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them.
Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining power when dealing with the IPC.
Lady Branya, I'm not well educated, so I don't really know such matters of grandiosity. All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message. What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Xianzhou Luofu. The Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, she even instructed Svarog to tag along and be our guide. I never thought that, while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission, we would run into another surprise.
I forgot that they were a cut-off civilization
We've
for a long time.
double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Lafu, but after checking the stamp, this invitation was dated 400 years ago.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We just received this invite not too long ago.
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain this to Lady Bronya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion: we cannot afford it.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Lafu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the War Dance. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the War Dance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Lafu's Ringmaster. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's Challenge.
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster? That's the ultimate goal for all the contestants?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the War Dance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the Lafu, we will not fail in our hospitality. Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests. However, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
Really? At your expense?
The heart of the War Dance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and lodging?
Thank you, Miss Shikue! I'll treasure this opportunity! And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikue, I didn't die before achieving success! I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. Now, I've successfully become a competing fighter in the War Dance!
Alright, nice.
Luca, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started. If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I wouldn't be so anxious right now. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities. Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shenzhou. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner, and today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
Ooh. I feel ya, Luca. I also can't get used to the food on the Xianzhou.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellitron.
Huh.
Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I felt so useless. I can't even do something as trivial as asking for directions. Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilla 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever.
Hey, now that you mention it, it's weird that Svarog's here, but Clara's not. Those two are always together.
The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you more anxious.
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luca has regained his energy. Full health revive, oh yeah!
Alright.
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match. Isn't that Sushong?
Huh? You know her?
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luca.
Hello everyone, I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring. I hope we'll be able to take this chance to become friends.
Belobog. Oh, I think Lil Gui mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it? Oh, I love hero stories. Tell me more when you have time.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Whoa! Sushong used an idiom!
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca? Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power.
Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy? Sorry. It's my first time participating in the war dance. I'm the only one in my team, so I don't have any strategy to speak of.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour. I'll give you some real-life tactical pointers in the ring.
Sleepy Sushong, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run off to the opponent's corner?
It's just, our friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out and provide direction to the travelers we encounter on our daily patrols?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend whose age I won't try to estimate. We're heading back to the lounge.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the Shenzhou people's hospitality. What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Alright. Honestly, it's been a lot of lead up. Okay, I feel mixed because this is an event style thing. Although this game does seem to do something different where they'll have things that are like events, but they're like permanent because they're very heavily story based, which I actually kind of like. So I like that it's focused on this fighting competition that we didn't really get to do. And it's bringing in people from all over.
Luca, you're gonna be fine. You're the boxing champion of Bellabog.
Honestly, this could be a really... I so badly wished Genshin would do this. Like, I was so disappointed where it's like, oh, it's this big fight tournament is coming out in 5.0. And then it's all like, yeah, we're gonna speed run through that shit because that's not the important part. And it's like, aw. But I would love it if they made this like a yearly thing in Honkai Star Rail, where you come to the Lao Fu for a big fight competition. That would be so sick. So every year when you get a new region, boom, that new region would be then added to this roster. And then we'd like experience coming here with that region every year. That'd be super cool.
The Cloud Knights, aren't they just the Silvermane guards? I'm pretty confident of my odds against them. Except Mr. Japard. Luca, you're the best. You're not gonna lose. Go get him!
Luca, ready for your first match?
I think I more or less, maybe, perhaps, I'm ready.
Luca, have more confidence in yourself.
Nice. Oh my god, level 85? We're capped at level 70. What the fuck? Okay, these gotta be trial teams. This game, like, these games are really good at giving you trial characters that are on par with, like, any kind of event. Okay, so, yeah, it's a preset, group. A lot of the Foxians in the crowd. Here we go. An awesome arena, too. Oh, what? Owl guy.
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert. And welcome everyone to the War Dances Knockout Stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lofu's Cloud Knights, Lil Gui Support Association. What kind of name is this? And representing the city of Bellabog, Luca Strongarm. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious? We wait with bated breath.
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess of the Cloud Knights formation. Nope, I'm not about to suffer in pain. It's much easier being a coach. Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Little Gui's up there in the stands right now, watching us duke it out from her vantage point. Oh, she's such a baddie.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Gui is someone in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't disappoint our Lil Gui!
Woo! For Lil Gui, we will emerge victorious!
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too. Looks like we have to give it our all.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Little Gui will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Bellabog will be disappointed. No matter the ending, disappointment inevitably awaits one party. Oh, welcome to the cruel world of competition.
For Little Gwei, form up!
Let me remind you, on the war dance stage, the atmosphere of the spectators is very important. Show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
Okay. It's all vibes based, guys.
Do we still have the upper hand?
The punches decide.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to show off our stuff.
Lucas seems to be struggling to...
Okay, they're adding in like a few extra meters here.
Keep up.
Time for a shot.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Flex the Cloud Knight's attack and turns the out of the back.
Catching me.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Small fry. Step out of it.
Opponent damage. Wheel of calm.
The opponent strikes again. How will Luca react?
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Naughty child.
Okay.
Nap time.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is a gimme. Yeah, look at all of those buffs on her, or debuffs on her.
Lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Little Gwei is watching.
This... Why is there a fragmentum creation? Am I hallucinating?
Sagacious discernment.
The punches decide.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Okay, she's still in defensive. But... Oh, there we go. All right.
Luca isn't able to deflect the Cloud Knight's attack. Then down once again.
Ready for another?
The opponent is not leaving any openings for Luca.
Come, let's steal the winning blow. Don't give him another chance.
Looks like Little Gwei Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
Oh my gosh.
No. Can it be?
Luca's been knocked down.
Jesus God.
Coach, don't just stand there staring.
Then, should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you how it's done.
It's for you.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks for the support.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Turn it up.
Punches decide.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
There you go. Yeah, we got a lot of debuffs on her now.
That'll take nap time.
Get cocky.
That's it. Keep up.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Dude, that move is so killer.
Where's the applause? Let's see.
This might just be it. Oh no, okay.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
And the winner is Luca Strongarm! Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it? Stay tuned!
Something feels off. What is happening to me? I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws, like they were demons.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won, so what's with the insults?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing is a hallucination.
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew fangs and talons, as if they were demons.
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. A sweetness that's bound to last. I was in charge of outsourcing Soul Glad's ads during my 6th internship period. Some of it might have turned into a mechanical reflex.
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think those Cloud Knights are a cut above the rest.
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now. Wait, could it be that we're actually pretty strong?
Well, geez, mister, thanks for the compliment.
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu's most ordinary fighters. Urilo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless about things everyone else takes for granted. Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I can get past overnight. But no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must fight, and I must win. Right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, all the people who stayed in Belobog are working day and night to keep it up and running. Mr. Japard placed his faith in me, entrusted me with the chance to represent Belobog. But I cannot disappoint him. Any of them. I must offer nothing less than victory. So, I would like to officially ask you to be my coach. Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people. When you were pretending to be my coach in the last match, you were a great help. I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, will you help me? Thank you, Coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train seriously.
Such a burning friendship. Don't do this to me, guys. My camera, it's getting wet. And the shot, it's getting I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is. And I'll create a special feature that will finally bag me that permanent role.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules for the next match first.
Alright. Alright. Womp womp. We're at the part now where they cut the budget. This actually might be a permanent thing, based on all the menus and stuff that they have on here. Ah, what am I saying? No, it's not. Oh, we can level up. Dude, like, they put so much time and effort into some of these things where it's just, like, crazy. Oh, wait, no, where's... Okay, let's fight her, because the other guy's a big shield type, and I hate those guys so much. They just take forever to get through. A bunch of trial characters. Wait, what's... Okay, some of them are weak to Holy, but the main girl isn't. She's weak to Lightning, so we'll go the General, because he also has that follow-up, which is super good. I'm trying to select one, but then the thing pops up on screen like 2 or 3 times. It's like, bro, I hit the button once. Alright. Begin match. These are level 74s, so we'll see how this goes. Our General is locked at 70. Unfortunately, it feels like sometimes they'll do things where it's like, should I be a higher level to do this? Because if we didn't have trial characters, we'd be kind of screwed. Or would us leveling up to 80 would push those characters that are like level 74 up to level 84, so like, you know how they always permanently scale them to be out of range?
VIP.
Okay, we haven't used her at all before, so I have no idea.
Entangled! To my heart's content!
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Honored to meet me.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Your life's skip death in arrogance, lie.
I always deliver. We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl! May song bring us victory. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Self-inflicted misery.
Oh, so she has a follow-up too. Good to know.
Stars echo!
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl!
Follow my charge. Here.
Okay, so her song does play all the way, except for boss fights. It kind of sucks that we learned that on perhaps the one boss fight that doesn't actually have, like, any, like, intense music on it.
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
Time. Show no mercy.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl! What are you looking at? Leave it all behind.
Bending the rules.
Dude, her whip move is really good, actually.
Have it. There's no backing out now. For
Okay,
me or
I'm still getting used to that woman's moveset, but her follow-up is, like, really good. Seemingly. I mean, like, it's a group hit, which is, like, what you want out of any follow-up. And, like, yeah, all the follow-ups are chaining together to just, like, destroy your enemy. Yeah, those two, oh my god. This girl with the hammer and then the woman with the whip. Those two combo off of each other so freaking much, it's insane. Crazy. March 7th. Oh, the hunt. Oh, so this is where we get other March's stuff. Damn it, we have to do both fights. I was hoping it would be one round, and then the next round they'd, like, change up who we could fight. Alright, I guess we'll fight this guy, the shield. I hate them so much. Lame, lame, lame. Let's begin this, see how this goes. Is it gonna be the same trial characters? Nope. Okay, we got... I don't know how most of them work. He's weak to ice. Let's go with her. She's level 70 already. Oh my god, it's a whole group? Oh, fuck my life. Alright, this isn't good.
Are you alright?
Melt!
Not a step back!
Descend to earth!
Give it up!
Right on time.
There stands the Silvermane Guard! Not a step back!
Good lord, these guys.
The Silvermane Guard!
Yes, you!
Okay, I can't tell if we're hitting one specific guy to take down the health, or if they work as like a whole unit. I think it's a whole unit situation.
Right on time.
Step back!
Within the self, not the sword. Strike! Mountains fall!
Yeah, I also need to keep an eye on our alts, because like there's just so many hits those guys do, it builds up our alts.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide! Just give it up! Mission command! Mission command!
Okay, luckily they're hitting like one of the people that have like a counter hit.
Annihilate!
Yes, you! I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sora.
It'd be cool if they gave Swarog like his own character that he could play as.
I'm okay.
Oh my god, look at that. So much damage! Okay, this was way easier than I thought, just because of all the counter.
Help me, Mr. Sora. 1,000 wonders.
Two of
to
our
raise
characters,
your
like, we've
spirit.
barely even played. Like, her
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
and her. Those last two, like, we've barely really done anything with. That was actually easier than the other one. Holy shit. Just because two of our characters had counters to being hit, and all they were doing was hitting us. Mainly just hitting, like, Clara and Sparog, countering them. Alright, we got 200 points, so that should be good enough. Got her.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitter's leaderboard to confirm her ranking.
Attention, all visitors. Travelers who have lost any belongings should stop on the visitors.
Is that all?
But
Oh my god, we got like a lot of things, right? Character-wise...
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
Yeah, how are we with Warp? Okay, not too bad. This one we could pull on. You know, let's do a pull here. Who knows what we'll get. Ah, man, none ya. Really haven't been having good luck with this one. Although we did pull a 5-star in this update, so... Oh, hey, we got a new card. For her. Okay, cool. We actually have that character. We never really play as her, though.
I've got enough points! How about it, coach? Let's get ready to challenge some powerful opponents! Okay! Time to get fired up! Let's head back to the lounge!
Alright, Topaz.
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink of an eye! Have you gotten used to the situation, Luca?
Yes. Yes, I have. But the hallucinations are getting stronger. Could there actually be something wrong with me?
Yeah, you're hallucinating. That's kind of a red flag for, like, almost everything.
Can culture shock really cause such strong hallucinations?
It's possible. There was a scholar from the Intelligentsia Guild who wished for an audience with the erudition, no matter the cost. But he went mad the instant he laid eyes on Noose. Ooh, the minds of organic life forms are very fragile.
You're starting to scare me now. Good thing I've got plenty of youth left to burn. I can't falter now. The next match is gonna be crucial. And my opponent is...
Sounding like Guy Sensei there.
I guess you can call her an old acquaintance. Never met her in the flesh, but who in Belobog wouldn't know of her?
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 stone hearts. Oh, I like her.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC. They nearly turned my home into an asset that could be bundled and sold.
Mr. Luca, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of it, everyone we meet is living flesh and bones with feelings. I'm also an IPC staff member. Do you hate me too?
I spoke out of turn. Please forgive my rudeness, Miss Carmela. You're right. You're right. I should find out what kind of person Topaz is for myself.
Okay, so it looks like we have at least 2 more people we need to fight before we get to, like, the final.
Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honestly, I don't really hate her. I heard she was the one who granted the time extension. Maybe she's not so bad after all. But I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. No, I can't let that fear control me. If she's my opponent, I will let her witness our strength. I can't lose to her.
Luca, are you ready to fight?
I'm ready.
I'm also ready to record some footage.
Ooh, yay, we got her. Man, we really don't get to see her too much. I cannot wait till we get to her planet. Okay, everyone's weak to electric, so we're whipping out General. Or actually, I really want to get her up more because her, like, ult, I feel like does more damage than the General's, but the General then also has that follow-up with that giant golden dude. So it's like kind of...
Next in the ring, 2 competitors
Owl
with a
Bert.
deep-seated rivalry. The atmosphere is already charged with tension before the first punch has even been thrown. You can feel the fireworks are about to explode. In the blue corner, representing Team Bellabog, Luca Stronga. In the red corner, it's the liquidation specialist of the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation, Topaz the Debt Retriever.
Who would have thought the people of Eurillo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos? It's a pleasure to see you here at the War Dance.
I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz. This is a great opportunity for us to showcase our Bellabogian pride to you.
Long time no see. I wasn't expecting to see you here. I hear you're Team Bellabog's coach, which really surprised me. The Astral Express helped mediate Bellabog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the War Dance. When a child is growing up, they need to learn to find their own footing in the world.
The Bellabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We children already knew our path forward long ago.
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Bellabog. I merely wish to see if, after evading that debt crisis, the people of Bellabog can truly stand on their own. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships, they will never truly become free, but rather remain a servant under the illusion of freedom.
The people of Bellabog have never been servants!
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appears I've ruffled some feathers. Time to get on the stage, Luca of Bellabog.
You said it! Let's go!
We may not call upon the Underlord's might, but that doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
How about letting the enemy strike for a little more heat?
Those who can knock down Luca, I'll be sure to give you an excellent score in your performance evaluation.
Interesting, the subtitles were underneath her graphic.
honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Honestly, I really like, was it Grey Wolf's voice actress? Like, the #1 thing that I always remember her from is from Digimon. And I always thought she did a good job in that show, and I wish I heard her more in anime.
Still waters of oblivion.
Follow my charge.
More enemies.
Time for the master stroke. Show no mercy.
Yeah, look at that. So many,
It too shall fall.
debuffs.
Destined for oblivion.
It's better.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Everyone is screaming for loot.
I weep for the heart.
Oh my god, that was insane.
Your subordinate forces have almost been whittled down. Looks like Topaz is preparing to take to the field herself.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done properly, do it yourself.
That was so much damage. Whoa.
Madam Colia?
Okay, yeah.
What did you just call me?
It appears Luca is dazed all of a sudden.
No, it's nothing. Come at me, Miss Topaz. No. My hallucination was getting worse.
I'm honored by since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Time. Show no mercy.
Alright, we almost have our up ability.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
You are doomed to fail.
Again, back.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
More season.
Again.
Crap, we need a healer.
The freeze will bury you.
Coming in hot. Take in there, Luca.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Can I have fun this time?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It feels like the general's taking forever to do a move.
On the still waters of oblivion.
How about let a little more heat?
There's no time to lose. Hear this thunder.
Witness the avalanche.
Not good.
Judgment of eternal winter. I weep for the departed.
Everyone is screaming for loot.
Time for the master stroke.
Dude, we ulted just to get another ult immediately after. Needs to be broke her shield.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
This combat
I'm
needs
surprised that guy
optimizing.
doesn't do any healing. The fox guy with the fan. He definitely screams healer to me. Or at least like a shield buff.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Boom. Oh.
You fight
Damn
well,
it.
Mr. Luca, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
Didn't realize that he had a second. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we needed a healer. We can't beat him.
The opponent has stepped up their offense. They are probably trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
Can I have fun this time?
Hey, what the hell?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
It's better to
Wait,
make
we
no move.
can't lose. What the fuck?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Apologies, but it looks like this match that should have been yours will end here.
Alright, I think maybe she can be the only one that kills us.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Again. Strong. She wasn't even using her full power just now.
Luca has been completely cornered by Topaz. Will he be able to turn the tide of his precarious predicament?
We're all just frozen still. What the fuck?
Luca, get it together. Throw a punch. Keep moving, Luca. The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here.
More enemies.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
This combat needs... This is double speed.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time for a buzz.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion. How about letting the enemy strike first? More seasoned. I'm honored by... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
This combat needs... This is double speed.
Alright. And now, dude, yeah, look at all those debuffs. That's insane. So many built up. It's crazy.
It too shall fall.
Yeah, that... What was that number?
And the winner is...
That number of damage on the side was like in the millions. What the fuck?
Team Bellabog has proven its superiority and defended its honor. What a roller coaster of emotions.
Unbelievable. Isn't that Snowy Owl an IPC employee? Why is he getting so sentimental? Luca, you fought well. Victory is yours.
You pulled your punches, Miss Topaz. Do you think so little of me?
Yeah, what the hell is going on? Is this just like we should have lost, but for some reason it just kept us at 1% health the whole time. So I'm assuming this is just kind of like on Rail's story kind of situation where like we just can't really lose, which like I'm okay with if it's just like story focused stuff where it's like okay.
You're mistaken. For the 10 Stone Hearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but a casual spar. Best that everyone emerges unscathed without a scratch. We don't want the IPC's protective gear sales to take a hit now, do we? You took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a hard-earned victory. And with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me, right?
Of course not. I wouldn't dare look down on one of the IPC's legendary employees.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't deny that. I know that look all too well. The IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. They only want profit. My home and Belobog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe, hell-bent on living long enough to touch happiness. And the messengers of the Amber Lord gave me that chance. Just as I, on behalf of the IPC, am giving you that exact same chance. So, you understand now? We have much, much more in common than you think, Luca. I hope that Belobog can find the strength within to lift itself up. Now, you've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you, and that's certainly admirable. But in this cosmos full of selfishness and malice, are you truly prepared to face even greater crises? Whether you are or not, I wish you the best of luck. Keep it up, and keep winning matches. I've had my fill, so I should be leaving. I have a lot of negotiations to attend to back on the Lofu.
Miss Topaz, wait.
Hmm?
It wasn't my intent to look down on you. I believe anyone striving to survive is truly remarkable.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to trash talk each other before a match starts?
I've got 12 of those jade-looking talismans. Maybe that gives us 2 levels, unless the requirement for leveling up went up. Thank God I didn't do the other person, since they only did 2 out of 3. Chapter 1 of this is complete.
My hallucinations are getting worse. When I was fighting Topaz, do you know who I saw?
Okay, I need to say, it's kind of weird that Hook's here. And it's like she hasn't really done anything, so I'm hoping she's gonna play a part in Chapter 2 of this.
I saw Madame Cocolia standing at the other end of the ring, summoning blades of ice aimed at me. I guess so. I don't think this is just some simple culture shock issue.
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie dressed up as the Supreme Guardian so you would hesitate to attack Topaz!
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luca, you can use this chance to rest and recuperate.
I do need a break. I'm not actually an Iron Man or anything. Speaking of which, Pitch Darkhook the Great, what are you doing here on your own? Where'd Svarog go?
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb Luca. Hook has been a goodie and waiting here alone.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's not something I should be worrying about. Coach, I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. But where can I see a doctor on the Xianzhou? Please, if you don't mind. I hope they're as good as Natasha.
Okay, yeah. Also, this too. They kind of like dropped this situation as well, which also would be interesting to learn about.
What does the Divination Commission do again?
A simple explanation would be that they are the Information Technology Department on the Xianzhou. They are mainly responsible for predicting the future.
Predicting the future? I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but I guess she just doesn't like socializing. What should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination Commission?
I agree. If the hallucinations are getting bad, we should see a doctor sooner rather than later.
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
What did Svarog say? Pitch Darkhook the Great isn't allowed to disturb Luca.
But this lounge is so small and boring. I can't show off my moves in a tiny place like this.
Then, Pitch Darkhook the Great, shall I take you to Arum Alley to eat yummy food? Have you ever eaten a song lotus cake that chirps?
I've never eaten it before. What's that? If I can taste this sun glotter's cake, I'll make you the mole's grand captain of gourmet discovery!
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great! Let's set off right now.
Huh, Miss Carmela is such a kind person. She could get along with Hook so quickly. Okay, Coach. We should get going too.
Okay, so obviously there's going to be quite a few more. Oh, okay, so it's staying at 5, so we get 2 level ups for that. Alright, so this is definitely like a slowly but surely kind of thing. Alright. Got a bunch of other stuff. I think we're actually going to end it early for today, guys. This is actually looking really promising. And interesting. Small. But yeah. I'm interested to see where that information on that, guy goes. The hero... The hero guy that we're like trying to like track down information about, that's going to be interesting. And it'll also be interesting to see who we're going to be fighting next, since, you know, first person's IPC, like if each person's probably going to be from like a different group or different planetary system, to see how that plays out. Yeah, it seems kind of basic so far. I'm assuming we're probably going to have to do an interview after every single like main character fight, just because of we've already seen that apparently there's other slots for more like news articles for it. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we are going to be continuing with Final Fantasy 16, which I can't wait. That game has been so freaking awesome so far. And then we're going to be doing that Saturday, Sunday. Monday is going to be Zoneless and Zero, then Genshin, and then next Thursday will be the next time we play some more Honkai Star Rail. And we're going to be picking up exactly where we left off and just continuing this whole storyline. And yeah, kind of surprised because I just thought it was just going to be like a fighting side quest kind of thing, or event thing, not that it would be like an actual like, oh no, this is actually like a big like character development, like this possibly could have important implications towards the fucking entire planet of Belobog. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out and how this goes. And I love that they keep going back to like the satellite or Belobog, and it's not just what's the newest place and that's where we're gonna have all our events. Genshin, I feel like they really need to improve on this concept since the world is so big. I wish that they would do more of like Mondstadt. Like they do events every so often, but I do wish that we'd get like a actual like longer story thing that takes place there instead of it just being, oh, this month's event, which is a story, is there. No, have it like a permanent like character story that's like very meaty be there, because I feel like they kind of just like dip out of an area as soon as they're done with it a lot of the times, which sucks. But yeah, besides the point, that is it for day 1494 of streaming in a row. Thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out on this brief stream today. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to be getting back into some Final Fantasy. That game has been so damn good, and I cannot wait to see what comes next in it. And yeah, like always, links down below for my Twitter, as well as links over my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll catch you all tomorrow with some Final Fantasy. If not, see you guys back here next Thursday, which will be the next time we play some more Honkai Star Rail. See ya.